When I married Greg, I knew he came with baggage, namely, 2 teenage children from his previous marriage. I didn't mind at first. I loved him, and I believed we could be a blended family. At the time, I didn't have kids of my own, and I thought maybe being a stepmother would give my life more meaning. I was wrong. So wrong. Greg and I bought a house together 5 years ago. Well, let's be honest, I paid for the house. My mother had passed and left me a sizable inheritance. Greg's credit wasn't great, and he was still paying alimony. So, to make life easier, I paid the down payment in full and the mortgage was in my name. All of it. I thought we were building something together. But then came the subtle comments from his kids. Emily was 16 and Ethan was 14 when we moved in. At first, it was eye rolls when I asked them to clean up after themselves. Then it turned into full-blown backtalk. "You are not my MOM," Emily would snap. "You can't tell me what to do." Greg always brushed it off. "They're just kids. They'll come around." But they never did. Fast forward to years. Emily was now 18 and Ethan 16. Old enough to know better, you'd think. But the disrespect only escalated. They left dirty dishes all over the kitchen, had friends over without asking, and treated the house like their personal frat dorm. And Greg, he was no help. He refused to discipline them. "I don't want them to resent me," he'd say. One day, I came home from work to find Ethan in the living room with muddy shoes on my cream-colored carpet, playing loud video games. I asked him calmly to please take his shoes off and keep the noise down. He didn't even look up. Emily, overhearing from the kitchen, chimed in with the dagger that finally did it. "Why do you even care? This isn't your house. You're just some woman our dad married." I stood there frozen. My heart pounded. I couldn't believe what I had just heard. "This is my house," I said quietly. "No, it's our dad's house, and he said we can do whatever we want. You don't get a say." That night, I had a long, hard conversation with myself. I realized something important. I didn't have to live like this. I deserved respect in my own home. I deserved peace. So I made a decision. While Greg was away on a weekend fishing trip with some friends, I went into action. I packed up both kids' rooms' clothes, electronics, everything they owned. I even labeled the boxes nicely. I wasn't being cruel. I was being done. Then I changed the locks. When Greg returned, he was livid. "You can't just kick my kids out." "Oh, but I can," I said calmly. "This is my house, remember? You signed the prenup. The deed is in my name. You've paid exactly $0 into this house. Your kids disrespected me for the last time." He tried to argue, tried to guilt trip me, saying I was ruining the family. But I just looked him in the eye and said, "Your family never treated me like I was part of it.